for new Navy Federal members out there that are looking to start building or rebuilding their credit, then I highly recommend you guys get the nRewards Secure Credit Card. I've seen plenty of people start out with the Secure Credit Card, and within 6 months of ownership and building their credit, they graduated to the Cash Rewards Credit Card that Navy Federal offers. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some people out there who have not graduated to unsecured status yet on this card, and I think I know why. So in this video, I'll be giving you guys some hacks and data points you can do so that way you can guarantee yourself on graduating your Secure Credit Card. And of course, I will also be doing a brief review on this Secure Credit Card for those who are new to credit and are just getting started. So make sure to watch this video all the way to the end because I will be dropping some gems towards the end of this video, so don't skip out on any valuable information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business, credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so if you're new to Navy Federal and you're looking to start building or rebuilding your credit, then you should definitely start with the nRewards Secure Credit Card that Navy Federal offers. Now, if you already have good credit, then I would definitely skip this credit card because there's pretty much no need for it. Because again, this is only for people who are trying to build or rebuild their credit. So real quick before I proceed, let me just explain what a secure credit card is for the people out there that may not know. A secure credit card looks and acts just like a regular credit card, but the only difference is you have to put an initial refundable security deposit down, and that refundable security deposit then becomes your credit limit amount. So for example, if you put a refundable security deposit of $300, then that same $300 will then become your credit limit amount. Then you just make on-time payments on the secure credit card for about 6 months, and by that time your credit score should improve. And I say this because all of those months that you're making these payments on, each and every one of those payments are going to get reported to the 3 major credit bureaus, which are Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. If these 3 credit bureaus see that you're making on-time payments every month, then they will boost your credit score. And after your credit score is raised, the credit card issuer will graduate you to one of their unsecured credit cards that they offer. And then you'll get your refundable security deposit back along with the new credit card. But now that you guys get how a secure credit card works, now let's talk about the Navy Federal nRewards Secure Credit Card. So the minimum initial security deposit for this card is going to be $200 and the maximum security deposit is going to be $5,000. And I know a question you guys are about to ask right now is, how much should I deposit? Honestly, if you guys are just starting to build or rebuild your credit, then I would just do something simple like $250 or even $300. You can put more if you want to, but just remember the point of this secure credit card is to build your credit, literally. And plus, Navy Federal is going to review your account in just as little as 3 months to see if you're eligible for a credit limit increase anyways. So if they're going to give you a higher credit limit amount in 3 months if you're making all of your payments on time, then let them put more money, not you. But I would recommend to just start out with a low amount, nothing too crazy. Because my clients that I work with usually start with a $250 or even a $300 security deposit, and they end up getting a credit limit increase all the way up to $2,000 within those first 3 months. Just make sure before you do this to have the money in your Navy Federal savings account because that's where they will take the money from. And if you decide to proceed with the application on this secure credit card, then it's going to be a hard pull on your credit. And for those wondering, they're going to be pulling from your TransUnion, so just beware. I would definitely use the pre-qualification tool first before you apply just to see if you're pre-qualified. If you do end up pre-qualifying for this card though, then go ahead and feel free to apply. Once you're approved for this secure credit card, make sure to use it every month and always pay the balance back. A rule of thumb that is always said by people out there is to keep your credit utilization ratio under 30%. So if you have a $300 credit limit on this card, 30% of $300 is going to be $90. So I wouldn't go nothing past that unless you plan on paying it back immediately. But ideally, you would use this card for about 6 months and then your account will be reviewed to see if you're eligible to graduate to an unsecured credit card. And 9 times out of 10, Navy Federal is going to graduate you to the Cash Rewards credit card and then you'll get your security deposit back. But just make sure that you're making all of your payments on time because even if you miss one payment, you guys, the clock is going to reset. For example, you could be making on-time payments for about 4 months and then on the 5th month miss a payment, and that right there can seriously affect you. So if your payment is always due on the 20th and you miss it and pay on the 21st, then you're going to have to wait a whole nother 6 months for your secure credit card to graduate. So it's very crucial that you guys make these on-time payments. Now, a few of you guys out there have had this secure credit card for a while and it still has not graduated. So let us talk about some hacks that you can do to graduate your nRewards secure credit card. But before we do that, I just want to mention 2 things you should know about the secure credit card. One, not only is this a good secure credit card for building credit, but it actually offers you 1 reward point per every dollar spent, which is a pretty nice feature to have. And 2, by getting the secure credit card, it actually helps you build a better relationship with Navy Federal. And the better relationship that you have with Navy Federal, then the better rates, the better credit limits, and approvals on applications you will have with them. But anyways, now let's talk about why your card probably hasn't graduated yet. So one reason why your nRewards secure credit card probably hasn't graduated yet is because your income might still be too low. You could be making all your payments on time, you could be using your car responsibly, but if your income is not there, then that might be one reason why. Don't get me wrong, Navy Federal wants to graduate you, but at the same time, they're looking at how much of a risk will you be. Because if you're not making enough money to support paying a credit card back, then they have a hard time justifying graduating your secured credit card. For example, if something were to happen to you like car troubles, family emergencies, health problems, and you're not making that much money, then you're one step away from everything falling and your income just doesn't support that. So that's just one reason. Another reason might be you might have a missed payment. And I'm not talking about on this secure credit card. I might be talking about on a different credit card or a different loan you may have. Navy Federal looks at your overall credit profile to determine if you're eligible to graduate to unsecured status. So if you missed a payment on like a car note or a different type of loan or credit card you may have, then they look at all of that. Because they're thinking, if this guy can miss a payment on his loan or credit card, then why should we graduate him to an unsecured credit card? So you have to be really responsible within these few months, otherwise this can affect you big time. But now let me give you guys some hacks that you can do so that way you guys can graduate to unsecured status. The first hack is get another secure credit card, such as the Discover Is secure credit card. By having two secure credit cards and making on-time payments on both of them, this looks really good to the credit bureaus. This shows them that you're making multiple payments every month on your credit cards, and they love to see the consistency. But another hack that you can do to graduate your card is to apply for another credit card at Navy Federal. Use the pre-qualification tool that they have to see what other credit cards that you are eligible for. And yes, I know it seems kind of weird, but you can still apply for a credit card with Navy Federal even though your secure credit card has not graduated yet. I literally seen it happen before. And that new card will actually help your secure credit card graduate. So for those out there who haven't graduated yet, I hope any of these tips work out for you. I really do. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found value in any of this information. Let me know in the comments if you're thinking about getting the secure credit card or if you currently have it right now. I would like to know. And also really quick, since you guys been asking, I now offer one-on-one consultations. The link will always be in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We were at 29,724 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know. And if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably gonna want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards. We talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan programs. We talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And for those that don't know, I'm a licensed realtor, a real estate agent. I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator. So you guys have any questions or concerns in regards to real estate, my information will always be in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.